I like to say that I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just an American, and I'm just being constitutional, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not breaking any law.
Did you go to law school?
No, ma'am.
He did. You know that.
Today, we've got a wild one. A court hearing featuring a so-called sovereign citizen, or at least someone who fits the description perfectly. While he insists he isn't one, this guy ended up in court for not having tags on his car, but instead of simply addressing that issue, he doubled down with arguments straight out of YouTube conspiracy video. And just wait until you see his brilliant move to fool the judge. He claims his camera doesn't work. This guy is a complete fool, and the judge absolutely schools him in this clip. Let me know what you all think about the video in the comments below. Let's dive right in.
So then there was a question of, well, does he have capabilities on his computer?
Well, now his screen's off, or so if he'd start the video again.
Mr. Abel, did you say you can use your phone? Just go ahead and come in on your phone.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone already.
I'm going to set this over in order that you appear at the courthouse next time. How's that?
I have the medical condition that I've been dealing with.
All right. Well, if you can't leave your home and come to the courthouse.
I'm in the video right now. Okay, I'm in.
Richard Paul on behalf of Mr. Estrada, who appears by Zoom at a separate location in council.
And how does he wish to proceed today?
Judge, I need to withdraw from this case.
Your Honor, Mr. Estrada has filed pro se, I do believe. Well, I know it was pro se filing.
Well, I do notice he's taken a number of filings in his own right without going through counsel. Mr. Estrada, you come back to my recollection, we've met in city court, correct?
Yes.
And now this is that tag and suspended license?
No.
No,
Just a tag issue, Your Honor.
Just the tag, Your Honor.
All right.
I believe Mr. Paul is requesting to withdraw based upon the essentially sovereign type citizen claim filed by Mr. Abel.
Well,
Mr. Estrada, excuse me.
And also, there's been a total breakdown in communications, Judge. He files his own motions. I cannot represent him.
He's okay. All right, Mr. Estrada, you were appointed an attorney. Apparently, at one point you wanted one, or maybe we gave you one and you didn't want one.
No, that's not it.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, that's not it. He's not, Richard Paul is not seeking my interest, and I put everything in an affidavit. He's not representing me. He's actually judging me before, just judging me before I even go into court. He's not listening to my paperwork, so he decided he doesn't want to represent me. So I still need to be represented.
Well, Mr. Paul, you're allowed to withdraw.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is this the last case you have on the docket?
Until 11, Judge. I have at 11, so I'm just going to mute myself. And
that'd be fine. All right. Now, I think you are going to have the same problem with any other attorney that you had with Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, from this court's experience over the years, is a very competent, diligent attorney. Now, sometimes attorneys have to tell you their opinion of what's going to happen, and you may or may not agree with their...
So, this so-called sovereign genius wants another attorney. Like, seriously? I just don't get it. His previous lawyer already quit because this guy kept filing all kinds of bogus motions, claiming things like the court doesn't have jurisdiction since he's a free man on the land, or whatever nonsense. It's classic sovereign citizen behavior. The signs are all there. He refuses to recognize the court's authority, makes up laws on the spot, and wastes everyone's time. The funniest part, though, was when he initially refused to turn on his camera. The judge threatened to bring him to court in person, and he immediately turned it back on. That cracked me up. But what do you guys think? Is he a real sovereign citizen, or just really bad at pretending not to be one? Personally, I think he totally is one. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Of the communications that you can see it, and I'm not getting represented correctly. I'm sure he's a competent attorney, but I proceeded to give all my information, all my laws, and he
All of
doesn't
your what? Your laws?
the laws, the Constitution.
Your
Okay.
Honor,
So,
Your Honor, could I say
Please.
something, please? Mr. Estrada, every attorney who the court can appoint to represent you, one, I don't want to see, and I'm sure the judge is the same way, I don't want to see any kind of communication thread between yourself and Mr. Paul, because there could be confidential, well, I'm sure there's confidential and privileged information within that, and you shouldn't be disclosing that to me. That's between you and any attorney you so choose to have represent you. But I believe most attorneys, or all attorneys that the court has available to appoint to you, they are sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the state of Kansas, and not what you filed. That's the attorneys didn't go to your law school, which is kind of what you've set forth. So that's the issue the court's talking about when you're claiming a sovereign citizen. We don't have an attorney who's, I guess, registered to under your rules and laws as you see them. So that's the problem you're going to be running into as far as the attorneys the court has to appoint to you. I said that correctly, Your Honor.
thank you, Mr. Dean.
I like to say that I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just an American. And
Now he's claiming he didn't break any laws. Really? Here's the thing about sovereign citizens. They believe they don't need tags, licenses, or any of the usual requirements to drive, because they think driving is a right, not a privilege. But here's the reality, and I'm sure most of you already know this. Under U.S. law, driving is absolutely a privilege regulated by the state. That's why you need a license and registration. It's literally the law, not some optional suggestion. These people love to quote random legal phrases that sound legitimate, but mean absolutely nothing in court. Honestly, this guy really does need an attorney, so I don't understand why he fired his last one. He's got such a bizarre approach, and I have no idea what his end goal is here. He fires his lawyer, then turns around and wants another one. It just doesn't make sense. Let me know what you guys think, but let's dive back in.
Follow your laws?
no, that's not what I said. I
Okay,
said that,
what did you say? Because I thought you said you were trying to train him on the laws, in essence.
no, I don't. I'm just presenting the law to
All right.
him, and he doesn't even read my documents that I presented, which is the law.
Did you go to law school?
No, ma'am.
He did, you know that.
Yes, I understand, but he's not being constitutional. That's what I'm saying.
But you didn't go to law school, so are you sure you know what being constitutional involves? I mean, we all can read the Constitution and understand, yes, but there's a lot involved in interpreting that. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, ma'am. All I'm saying is that he's using case law, not constitutional law. And he didn't see all my paperwork. He just ignored it. He just blew through it and then gave me the wrong dates. I presented all the documents and he didn't even look at it and ignored the paperwork. Well, no, I like to address. I like to first, if we possible, we can a motion to dismiss with the stream
We're
prejudice.
not going to do that today. All right, I'm going to one more time appoint you an attorney.
Your Honor, could I make a request to the court on this matter?
Sure.
This case carries a maximum sentence of 30 days. Doesn't even have an eligibility or requirement that he be provided an attorney.
Well,
I'm just.
there's
just saying,
potential jail time.
I would like to have if the court wants. I understand if the court wants to appoint an attorney. Absolutely, don't dispute that. But under the circumstance of the defense that's wanting to be presented, I would ask the court to appoint somebody. I get Mr. McClendon still available.
That's just what I was thinking. He's here in town.
We set this next hearing, give sufficient time, perhaps 60 days, perhaps longer. And we just.
The judge is now about to call a new attorney into the courtroom. And honestly, this part is hands down the funniest moment of the entire hearing, in my opinion. You're about to see this guy's face, And you can immediately tell he wants absolutely nothing to do with representing this train wreck. Just watch his reaction in the next clip. It's priceless. I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw it, but honestly, can you even blame him? He knows he's representing a complete idiot here. What makes it even better is that this attorney and the defendant have worked together before, and it clearly didn't go well. You can see it all over his face. Also, let me know what you think about how the judge is handling this clown. Personally, I think she's doing a solid job. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive back in.
Will you take the appointment if I give him back to you?
I guess, Judge.
All right. So you two have already met Mr. Estrada, right? The good news was he got it dismissed for you in city court, but the bad news is for you, it's back in district court. All right. So do you agree, Mr. McClendon, that we ought to just set it for bench trial, or maybe what do you
We
want
can
to
set for
do?
bench trial, Judge. I'm familiar enough with the case.
Okay. He has filed some pro se motions. Okay, Missy, give me a trial date, please.
We can resolve those motions at trial, Your Honor.
Sure. January 3rd at 11. Does that work?
Yeah, it should be fine. Do you want to do that in person, or I guess on Zoom probably?
Well, generally we do them on Zoom. Now, if there's some special reason not to, I would hear the argument, but at this time I'm going to set it for Zoom.
That's fine, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. McClendon. I appreciate your willingness to do that. Mr. Estrada, I will continue. You're not on bond, but I will continue the order that you reappear for bench trial January 3rd at 11. And I trust you have Mr. McClendon's contact information, and so then there was a question of, well, does he have capabilities on his computer?
Well, now his screen's off, or so if he'd start the video again.
Mr. Abel, did you say you can use your phone? Just go ahead and come in on your phone.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone already.
I'm going to set this over in order that you appear at the courthouse next time. How's that?
I have the medical condition that I've been dealing with.
All right. Well, if you can't leave your home and come to the courthouse.
I'm in the video right now. Okay, I'm in.
Richard Paul on behalf of Mr. Estrada, who appears via Zoom at a separate location in council.
And how does he wish to proceed today?
Judge, I need to withdraw from this case.
Your Honor, Mr. Estrada filed pro se.
Let me know if you guys want to see the next part of this hearing, because it's getting more ridiculous by the minute. This video is already running a bit long, so I'm going to cut it here, but wow, this guy is without a doubt a sovereign citizen. From dodging responsibility to claiming laws don't apply to him, it's like he's following the same script they all use. His new attorney clearly has no idea what he's gotten himself into, and honestly, I don't envy him. It's going to be a total circus at the next hearing, guaranteed. In my opinion, the funniest part is how confident this guy is, even though none of his arguments hold up in an actual courtroom. Judges hear this stuff all the time, and they're never impressed. Some handle these people better than others, but honestly, the best approach is to just mess with them a little and get them out of the courtroom as fast as possible. All they do is waste the court's time, and it's completely ineffective. I genuinely don't understand why they keep doing this, because even if they actually believe in that nonsense, it's not going to help their case at all. And if they truly think the court has no jurisdiction, then just don't show up. It's really that simple. Anyway, I'm wrapping up this video here. If you enjoyed the chaos, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and let me know in the comments what you thought about the hearing. Should I do a follow-up on his next court date? Let me know. And as always, thanks for watching and take care.